Hey, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all your support. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. Here we go. We are going to have a little fun. Yes, a little fun. Don't everyone take it all so seriously, especially Angel Reese fans, because it is unfortunately going to come at her expense. But we're just having some fun with this, okay? But look, have you ever seen someone miss a layup so bad or do anything really that you actually feel secondhand embarrassment for them? Have you ever had that? You might have that feeling after this video. Let me introduce you to what happened in Angel Reese's latest game of Unrivaled because wow, it's like she packaged it all up in one game for us. Now, before we get there, and this is kind of why it's important, right? It's like, hey, if you're gonna come with it, then you're gonna expect it back as well. If you all might remember a little bit of this.
I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Okay. So just real quick, this is the latest ones this past Friday, and I've gone through all these. Not going to spend a lot of time, but just it's Unrivaled Lunar Alice versus Rose, 160,000. Unrivaled Phantom v Laces, 110,000. Of course, we know all the numbers in the season, all the million viewer games. Caitlin Clark's averaging above 1 million, the rest of the league under 400. As you can see, the unrivaled games, they're not even getting close to cracking 200,000, and it's been like that for a while. I think the only one who broke it and was the one-on-one final. Okay, so you had Caitlin. They're all moving games to bigger arenas, including Bricktown Barbie's own Chicago Sky moving to United Center for the first time ever, I believe, for a WNBA game. And that is when Caitlin Clark was coming to town. Okay, so we're going to get into this. But first, I want to show something. Let me make sure I have the one. And look, here's where credit begins. And I'm going to put a little bit of this on Lisa Leslie, but I want to show you something. I want to break this down for a second so you can see fundamentally what I'm talking about and what is worrisome to me. Even like people when Angel had some good scoring games and Unrivaled, and people were getting all hyped, and I said, "Look, yeah, okay, she's got some going in now, but they're still not being shot correctly. So there's going to be a ceiling that's lower than it should be." And I want to watch. Let's take a look at. I think it's Lisa Leslie's first one. And by the way, kudos to Angel Reese for doing this. Props. And I'm going to put a little bit of this on Lisa Leslie because I don't think she's correcting what Angel Reese is doing. And when you're practicing something that's not good, that doesn't help. So, and you can see that a little bit on that one. You can see what Angel's still doing is I think it's awkward to her. So she's bringing that ball up from low and it's sitting on her hand, and just the momentum of her arm going up is letting the ball go as opposed to actually shooting the ball. There's a difference. And I think Lisa Leslie's first example, here we go. See the difference in what Lisa Leslie just did? You almost even saw that little pause in the shot. She's got the ball up high for a shooter's release. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I just wanted to give you an idea of what it is I'm looking at so people understand why there is a problem and that it's not being fixed. So I started this a little farther back, but watch Lisa Leslie. See how she brings it right there and see that little bit of pause. Look at that release. There's where she's releasing. And if you see her wrist, I remember it was actually my dad because he coached. That was kind of funny one, but he was helping you visualize a point when you're really long, young, and he talked about learn to shoot that follow through when you release that ball, and you're should be releasing it all fingertips. And he talked about it's like picking apples, and you get that wrist, you get that follow through with your hand and your fingers, and you can see Lisa doing that right there. And there's that nice release. And look at her wrist. Did you see her wrist come forward? It's a regular shot. And Angel simply still does not do that. She absolutely does not do that. I think let me just see if we have one more with Angel. I can just give you an idea. So again, I love this, but this is why you're still going to get misses. See this, it's the same type of thing. It's just that she's just letting the ball go from the momentum of her arm. And so I want to take a look at a few of these because this is some wild stuff, man. This is some wild stuff. So let's check out. Here we go. I'm gonna let this roll. Hits the bottom of the rim. Hits the bottom of the rim. And I'll show that on another one, I think, because here I don't think we got it. I think I have another clip lined up. She hit the bottom of the rim there too, but and then that never even gets it. Doesn't hit the rim, barely hits the rim, but she's gonna. And I love that. I always said I love her motor. I don't, not sure that hit the rim. It might have nicked it, but yeah. So I mean, these are shots that are not. They're not anywhere close, folks. They're simply not anywhere close. Oh, that's something else. Yeah, that's Dejanay got thrown out. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But I think this I think this might give you a better shot at the one I'm talking about. Just to give you yeah, this is absolutely wild. Here we good again, rebound. Yeah, bottom of the rim. Let me get it again. Can't hit anything. Absolutely wild. These are all in the same game. And look, missing shots. Yeah, I know I'll get people who say, "Oh, you're not hard enough on this. Oh, you're too hard." I am trying to be fair and look, missing shots, it happens to everyone. And straight up, Ryan Howard was abysmal in this game, was an astounding 2 for 20. Abysmal, embarrassing. She was also 0 for 8 from 3, right? So there's a difference in the type of shots being taken. Derek Hamby, I believe, was also 5 of 13, but again, different shots being taken. You can see the difference even in the misses. This is next level. We're talking about within 5 feet. These shots are under the basket and they have no prayer. I mean, I want to say ask if she even practiced these, but I just saw her with Lisa Leslie. But again, Lisa was not correcting her actual shooting form. Her shooting needs to be broken down and built back up from the foundation. That is the issue. It's not all about the post moves and this and that and practicing bad form over and over again. That doesn't help. Michael Jordan used to say that. It doesn't matter if you're practicing 8 hours a day if the fundamentals of what you're practicing are incorrect. You're just going to get better at doing things incorrectly. Maybe less working on stationary threes with no defense and the next Instagram post and get someone who's actually going to break down her form and build it back up. Please, somebody out there do this. These things aren't, they're not even hitting the rim. She's slamming them off the backboard. She's hitting or when they do hit the rim, she's hitting the underside of the rim. You saw that a couple times. It is absolutely it's like she's playing a game of horse. I don't know, game of horse with herself or playing, I don't know. But it was throwing alley-oops to nobody, I don't know. And then we have this. It's wild, and that's one of the reasons this is popular as well right now because again, remember this? There we go.
You need to come to the I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us if y'all don't give us what we want, like we sitting out. That's
What exactly is it that you want and think you deserve when this is the performance that you are putting on in these games? I mean, again, like I was saying, okay, bottom of the rim, bottom of the rim. That one hit the bottom of the rim. That one hit nothing but the backboard. And I'll tell you what, this is where she's in trouble. She usually gets bailed out on a lot of these by flailing her body around, and she usually get again nothing. She'll usually get a call. But as you can see in these sequences, when the refs are like, "Hey, you know what? You're just flailing around and trying to get a call that you don't deserve, and we're not going to give it to you." I mean, that looked like she was trying to back into the player for contact. I mean, I actually like that fake that up and under move, but there's no skill in it at all. I don't even know what that was. But yeah, when you're saying give us what we want or we're walking and this is how you're shooting the ball, I'm not sure. Not sure that's the best way to handle this. I mean, the league's not even profitable. You don't bring in billions in revenue. You bring in about what, 2% of what the NBA brings in? About 2%. So you're actually kind of getting overpaid. You're certainly not going to get NBA level money with no one watching and missing layups like a fourth grader. Maybe before demanding more money, maybe focus on making layups consistently. The absolute most fundamental part of the offensive game of basketball, and they can't be done. No one is paying to watch a player throw the ball off the backboard like it's a game of pinball. Angel, please, for your sake, for your fans, I want to say get in the gym more and on social media less. But again, I don't know how much you're in the gym, to be fair. I saw you working with Lisa. Kudos. But Lisa doesn't seem like she wants to break down your shot and start over because that's what needs to be done. Find someone who's going to break down your shot and build it back up correctly using correct form. I mean, this is absolutely wild. WM, y'all need a reality check. Stop overestimating your value. Stop pretending you deserve something just because, what, I guess you're a woman. Maybe stop under delivering on the court. You're going to talk yourselves right out of the only league you have. Anyway, at the end of the day, like I keep saying, people, I know a lot of people don't believe me, but I want to see the WNBA grow and be successful. But it's not going to happen if this is the product. It's not going to happen if you think this is good enough to get more money than you already get. Work on your game first, then worry about the paycheck. And seriously, seriously, Angel, can we maybe, maybe make one of these, one of them, please, at least shoot it in a way and it looks like maybe it has a chance? That would be awesome. I'm gonna leave it there. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps out a lot, and I will talk to you later.